When one photo sparked thousands of comments, it wasn't Serena Williams who spoke first. It was her husband. And with just a few words, Alexis Ohanian shut down a toxic accusation that refuses to disappear, an accusation rooted not in facts, but in misunderstanding, bias, and social media outrage. This isn't just about lighting or photography. This is about race, identity, and why Serena Williams is still being questioned, even after everything she's given the world. Welcome to TennisIQ, where tennis stories go deeper than the scoreboard. When a joyful moment turns into controversy, it was supposed to be a moment of pure joy. Family. Love. Celebration. On January 6th, Serena Williams shared a series of intimate photos from her sister Venus Williams' wedding, a rare glimpse into a private family milestone. The images showed Serena glowing in a white gown, standing beside her husband Alexis Ohanian and their two daughters, Olympia and Adira, who wore matching blue dresses. It was elegant. It was heartfelt. It was deeply personal. Serena captioned the post with a reflective message about joy, how it doesn't always roar, but sometimes whispers, and how important it is to savor those quiet, meaningful moments. But within hours, something ugly happened. The comments section shifted. And once again, Serena Williams found herself the target of accusations that have followed her for years. The accusation that refuses to die among the thousands of comments congratulating the family, a darker narrative began to form. Some online users claimed Serena looked lighter in the photos. Others went further, accusing her of bleaching her skin. It wasn't new. Serena has faced variations of this accusation multiple times throughout her career, particularly whenever lighting, makeup, or photography conditions alter the way her skin appears on camera. But this time, the moment felt especially cruel. This wasn't a red carpet appearance. This wasn't a commercial shoot. This was her sister's wedding. And yet, the speculation came anyway. Once again, a black woman's appearance became a topic of public debate, dissected frame by frame, stripped of context, and filtered through assumptions. Alexis Ohanian steps in and Serena didn't respond immediately. Alexis Ohanian did. The Reddit co-founder, entrepreneur, and longtime advocate for his wife has never been shy about defending Serena, especially when the criticism crosses from opinion into disrespect. Under the social media post, Alexis addressed the accusations directly. His response was short, direct, and devastatingly simple. He pointed out what many people with even basic photography knowledge understand, that lighting changes everything. He called out those who couldn't grasp how different lighting conditions can dramatically alter skin tone in photos, especially at formal events with professional lighting, flash photography, and reflective fabrics. But the pushback didn't stop there. One user challenged him, claiming that Alexis was trying to gaslight black people into ignoring what they supposedly know about skin lightening. Alexis responded again, calmly, logically, and without insults. He explained that photos taken at the same event can look wildly different depending on lighting, angles, camera sensors, and exposure settings. No rage. No insults. Just facts. Why lighting matters more than people realize. To understand why this controversy even exists, we need to talk about photography. Lighting doesn't just brighten images, it reshapes perception. At weddings, lighting setups often include soft white light, reflective surfaces, high exposure settings, flash photography, color grading during editing, white gowns, especially, reflect light aggressively. Skin tones, particularly darker skin tones, can appear lighter depending on light temperature, direction of light, makeup choices, camera processing. This isn't theory. It's science. Professional photographers talk about this constantly. Yet on social media, nuance disappears. A single frame becomes evidence. Context is ignored. And assumptions replace understanding. This isn't just about photos. It's about Serena. The reason this accusation keeps resurfacing isn't coincidence. Serena Williams has always existed at the intersection of greatness and scrutiny. She is a 23-time Grand Slam champion, one of the most dominant athletes in history, a proud black woman who has never fit society's narrow expectations, and because of that, her body, appearance, and identity have been policed relentlessly. From the earliest days of her career, Serena faced criticism that went far beyond tennis. She was called too muscular, too aggressive, too intimidating, too different. Now, years after retiring from professional tennis, the scrutiny hasn't stopped. It's simply taken new forms. Serena has addressed this before. Clearly, this isn't the first time Serena has shut down these accusations herself. In December 2024, just weeks before the wedding photos surfaced, Serena addressed similar claims during an Instagram live session. The context? She had posted a video from a school event where she was volunteering at her daughter Olympia's play. Once again, commenters fixated on her skin tone. And once again, Serena responded directly and unapologetically. She made it clear she does not bleach her skin. She explained that she was wearing stage makeup for the school performance, makeup designed to reflect light under bright stage conditions. And then she said something powerful. She reminded viewers that she is a dark black woman, and that she loves who she is and how she looks. No defensiveness. No shame. Just self-acceptance. Why these accusations hit differently to some, this might look like harmless speculation. It's not. Accusations of skin bleaching carry deep cultural and historical weight, especially for black women. They imply self-rejection, shame, a desire to conform, discomfort with one's identity. When those accusations are directed at someone like Serena Williams, a woman who has spent her entire career embracing her strength, her body, and her blackness, the irony is staggering. Serena has never tried to be smaller, never tried to be quieter, never tried to fit in. And yet, people continue to project narratives onto her. Alexis Ohanian's role. More than a defense, Alexis Ohanian's response wasn't just about correcting misinformation. It was about support, about partnership, about using his platform to protect his family. Alexis has consistently used his voice to call out unfair treatment, whether in tech, sports, or culture. In this moment, he didn't overreact. He didn't escalate. He simply refused to let lies go unchallenged. And that matters, because silence often allows harmful narratives to grow. The internet's problem with black women's bodies. This incident highlights a larger issue that extends far beyond Serena Williams. Black women's bodies are constantly analyzed, compared, and questioned online. Skin tone shifts, accusations, weight changes, speculation, aging naturally, criticism. Social media rewards outrage, not accuracy. And celebrities, especially black women, become easy targets. What should have been a moment celebrating family love turned into another example of how public figures are denied privacy and grace. Serena today, unapologetic and at peace. What makes this moment different is Serena's current phase of life. She's no longer competing for titles. She's no longer chasing records. She's building a life beyond tennis, as a mother, entrepreneur, and cultural icon. And she's doing it on her own terms. That confidence is evident. The accusations don't derail her. They don't define her. And they certainly don't erase her legacy. What this moment really tells you is, this wasn't about skin tone. It was about how quickly joy can be interrupted by judgment. How social media turns private moments into public battlegrounds. And how even the most accomplished women in history are still expected to explain themselves. Alexis Ohanian's response mattered because it drew a line. Not everything deserves debate. Some things deserve correction, and then dismissal. Serena Williams shared a photo about joy. And that's where the focus should have stayed. Joy in family. Joy in love. Joy in milestones. Instead, it became another reminder of how visibility invites scrutiny, especially for women who refuse to shrink. But Serena remained Serena. Unapologetic. Grounded. Unmoved. This wasn't just a clap back. It was a reminder that context matters, truth matters, and respect matters. If you want tennis stories that go beyond trophies and rankings, stories about people, culture, and impact, this is TennisIQ. If this conversation resonated with you, like, subscribe, and let us know in the comments. Why do you think Serena Williams continues to face this kind of scrutiny, even now? See you in the next one.